guys, what's up? JD from JDTechTV here, and it's been a while since I posted a travel tech video, and since I'm on the road right now, I figured it'd be the perfect time to do another one. If you watched my last travel tech episode, you know I brought way too much stuff. So in this trip to Barcelona, I wanted to bring only the necessities. So here are some essential travel tech that will get you through any trip. Now, the first place we start is, of course, the bag. For this trip, I tried to stay with the minimalist look and went for a bag from Herschel. This particular model is the Apex Dayton Knit Edition, which I gotta be honest, are a little tough to find these days, but if I find one, I'll make sure to link it down below along with everything else from this video. But even if you don't get this specific model, Herschel backpacks are top-notch quality across the brand. They're always minimal, extremely comfortable, and they somehow seem to defy physics with how much stuff that you can fit inside of them. It is absolutely mind-blowing. Next up, I decided to bring my iPad Pro with me instead of my MacBook Pro. I have the 12.9-inch version, and it can do almost everything that I need to do on a daily basis. Almost. So close. But for this trip, it was perfect. I love it for so many reasons, one being the Apple Pencil 2's functionality. For one, it doesn't stick out of the side awkwardly anymore, so it stopped looking like a spatula. Instead, it magnetically attaches to the side of the iPad Pro with an oh so satisfying. It really comes in handy when you're using drawing and photo editing apps like Procreate and Affinity Photo, mainly because the accuracy and the fidelity of the pen is so much better than the first. I also love the iPad Pro when you pair it with Apple's keyboard Folio. I'm not the biggest fan of using a keyboard that's directly on the tablet screen. I always prefer the tactile feel of a real keyboard, and this accessory from Apple allows me to treat my iPad as more of a laptop to get important work done when needed. Following that, you cannot go on a trip without having a good pair of noise-canceling headphones. My weapon of choice is the Sony H900Ns. This color is called Moonlit Blue, and yeah, I know, the Sony 1000XM3s just came out, but the H9Ns still sound absolutely amazing. And yeah, these are technically a year old, but I still hold firm that the noise canceling in these will beat any Bose any day. Now, while whisper quiet noise canceling is great, you don't always need it, and placing your hand over the right ear cup automatically pumps sound in from the outside world in those crucial times. But if you want to activate God mode for your music listening experience on your phone, then what you need is a Dragonfly Dac. Now, I know this is the crazy snazzy Q audiophile way of listening to music, and I know it's a lot, but bear with me because this is definitely worth it. What you'll need is a USB adapter for your phone, the Dragonfly Dac, and wired headphones or wireless ones with an auxiliary cable. And yeah, I know, cables, yuck. But mark my words, once you experience this, you will never be able to go back. What this does is bypasses your DAC built into your phone or device and runs the audio through the Dragonfly, giving you a much fuller and richer sound to your music, letting you hear every song exactly how it was intended to be heard by the artist. If you've never experienced this, you have absolutely no idea how much you've been missing, even from your favorite songs. If you're a music lover, do your ears a favor and pick up this rig. Next, you can't travel without bringing some extra power with you, and the one that is always by my side is this 20,000 milliamp power bank from Alki. And there's not much to say about it. It's a power bank, you've seen them before, but this one has two specific features that make it a standout for me. One being how thin and lightweight it is. I can easily slip it in my bag, and many times I completely forget that it's there because of that. But the best thing about it is that you can charge your device via USB-C. And I'm not just talking about Android devices, no. I'm talking about Apple devices as well. When you pair this power bank with the USB-C to Lightning cable, you unlock fast charging on your iPhone. Seriously, this is a real thing. You're welcome. But if you're that Apple user that just isn't interested in bringing around an extra portable charger, you could do what I do and throw on Apple's new battery case. Now, to be fair, this case isn't for everyday use, at least in my opinion. I find it a little bit too bulky for my taste to live permanently on my iPhone. However, I do find myself thankful more times than not, especially for the days that I'm gonna be out for an extended period of time, or the days that I'm gonna be using my phone heavily. Aside from the ridicule that I receive from my friends about putting a case on my yellow iPhone XR,
JD, are you using a battery case on a XR?
I still find it worth it because it makes it so I basically don't have to worry about my battery for 2 days straight. So take that, Evans. I'm just kidding, don't beat me up. But Austin's disappointment in me aside, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to go whack-a-mole on that like button. Everything that I discussed within this video is listed in the description down below. And while you're down there, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell next to it so you can be the first to know when one of my new videos goes live. Thanks again for watching, and as always, I'll see you soon.